Hey Sagittarius, this is going to be your January 2019 monthly reading, and I just want to wish everyone a nice holiday season. I know not everybody gets to celebrate with family and whatnot, so I just hope that you are having a very peaceful, restful time and that you're getting ready to welcome the new year. Okay, so I'm going to start off by doing a general energy reading, and then I'm going to move on to a love reading, and then I'm going to end with a career and money reading, and I'm also going to pull an oracle card for you for guidance and advice. So here we go. This is the Ostara Tarot. Okay, I have the Three of Wands popping out. For Sagittarius, January 2019, general energy. We have the Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles. So the first card is your main energy, and then the three following cards are going to be your supporting energy. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands, which is your energy. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. So we have a situation where could be somewhat chaotic, could be a little bit crazy for you. Maybe leaving something or deciding to stop giving something your attention could bring a bit of chaos. Maybe you feeling like you're losing control over a situation can bring somewhat of some craziness your way. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, so I'm seeing more that you're kind of moving away from something or removing yourself from something, whatever it is, any energy or emotion you were investing in something, you're kind of taking that back. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands here, so it could be another fire sign, feminine energy in your life, which is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But more than anything, I feel more that you are kind of backing away from some situation in order to kind of regain your confidence, and you're trying to take control of a situation, but not in the sense where it's a bad thing or you are doing it, you're overly being controlling or something like that. It's of you're wanting to regain a healthy sense of self, a healthy sense of you kind of having control over yourself, over your life, and you're wanting to take the lead or to take the initiative of doing that. And you, in order to do that, you feel like you've had to drop some things, and you're doing it anyway. You're doing it confidently, regardless of how chaotic or crazy it may be. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who kind of likes the finer things, who's attracted to beautiful things, likes to have beautiful things, beautiful people around them, and it feels more like you're kind of wanting to move in that direction where you want to focus on other things. You want to maybe make some more money, right? Maybe you're wanting to stabilize your finances, and in whatever situation you're in now, you may feel like you're kind of barely getting by, or you just have too much work on your plate, or too much stuff for you to be responsible for, and you're like, you know what, this isn't good for me. I want to move in a different direction where I'm not just getting by. I want to be more stable. I want to be more confident. I want to pursue what it is that I'm really passionate about. Okay. so let's see what else we can get from this message. And this deck is the Linestrider's Tarot. I'm having a really hard time like enunciating for some reason. Ever since the Virgo reading, it's just been hard for like me to get the words out for some reason. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're done chilling. You're done kind of just putting up with this situation. Let's see. Anything else for Sagittarius? January 2019. My mom's a Sagittarius. She's a Sagittarius. I think she might be like the only Sagittarius I know, actually. We have the Tower. Right, so when I said that you kind of retreating away from the situation or taking your energy away from the situation might bring a bit of chaos or some disorder in a sense in your life, we have the Tower card, which is kind of this very big kind of shocking event, right? That happens in our lives, but it's more so to have us evaluate what our life was like. You know what I mean? Were we ever really that stable to begin with? What kind of values and beliefs were we really holding on to that were not really serving us? So I feel like you've reached that point and you're just kind of ready to let things fall where they may for January 2019. Five of Cups. Yeah, so I think you've kind of, I'm not even going to pull any more cards. I feel like we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So it's like you're wanting to just overcome this feeling of like being overburdened or having too much responsibility on your plate, or just having too much to carry and to seems like you've been trying to make something work out for a long time, and now you're just like, I can't, like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to deal with this anymore, and I'm just gonna let it fall and see what happens. And I just want to overcome all of this grief, all of this stress, all of this like, I feel like you're maybe even overwhelmed. So yeah, you want some more stability in your life, but sometimes in order for us to get more stability, we kind of have to allow everything else to fall apart because it's not working for us, right? So that's your main energy for January 2019. And let's move on to your love reading. Love, Sagittarius, 2018, month of March. Let's see what we got. Okay, working hard on something. Focusing on something, someone. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, which is a repeat card from the last reading. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, repeat from the last reading as well. And we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so there's something that it has caused you major grief, something that's really got you down, some sort of disappointment, somebody's let you down, somebody's hurt you, and you feel very much upset. You have the Six of Wands here, you are wanting to not feel like this anymore, though. And I see that in the last reading as well, the Five of Cups was in reverse. So you're wanting to get out of this, right? And you're done kind of reflecting on what's going on. You're done thinking about and trying to get over it. Like you really just want to move away from whatever has caused you so much pain and grief. And I see here with the Six of Wands that you will definitely be victorious in doing so. You will be successful in doing so. We have two sixes here, which are showing that you're moving to a more harmonious place, right? It could be that ending things, like we saw in the last reading, ending things, or moving away from something, or no longer investing in something that was just taking too much from you. That is going to bring harmony into your life, okay? Let's see what else we got. So it could be moving away from a romantic relationship, maybe a breakup, maybe just no longer deciding to, if you're single, maybe just no longer deciding to be emotionally attached to something, and kind of with the Two of Pentacles in the last reading, it's almost like maybe you were trying to move on with your love life, but at the same time you were trying to juggle these like lingering feelings for someone, or an emotional attachment to someone, and maybe now you're deciding to finally just let that past person go because they've just drained you too much. You've just gone through so much with that person, and even just holding on to that attachment, it's just been too much for you. And if you're in a relationship, you just going through too much, right? There's just too much that you've had to handle. It almost feels like too, like it's the last straw. Like that's what I just kind of, what came to mind right now is like, you're like, this is the last straw. I need to move on with my life. Yeah, I feel like you've been kind of neglecting yourself. Because with the Four of Swords is here in reverse. So you've kind of maybe been neglecting yourself, hoping things to change, hoping things to get better in this relationship, and it doesn't look like they have. So you're just ready to move away now. Nine of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not happy, feeling stuck. The Hermit reverse. Yeah, so now you're ready to, it seems too like you were almost like you had kind of dug your heels in a way, trying to make something work, or trying hard to balance something out, to maintain something. There we go. You're trying really hard to maintain something, and now you're understanding that it's best for you to move on, because this whole time you've been very neglectful of yourself, trying to work things out in the relationship, or holding on to hope that somebody may come back into your life, or you may be able to work something out with somebody from your past if you're single. Yeah, and I think that's it for, I'm not going to pull anymore. Yeah, so the Hermit in reverse, you're coming out of this sort of space where you still wanted to work things out. Now you're ready to kind of move on with the wisdom that this isn't working out, whatever attachments these are. So that's great. I think that it's hard to be honest with yourself, and it's hard to accept when things aren't working out for us, and when it's taking too much from us. And that's kind of been what that's been the common theme in all of the readings, I would say, most of them at least. But we still have to do your career and money reading. So yeah, so I think when you finally realize that you're neglecting yourself in any relationship, I think that's the first step to really fully realizing that maybe something is not the best for you, right? Being with that person or staying in that relationship or holding on to that old attachment is not the best for you. Money and career for Sagittarius, January 2019. The World. Awesome. We have the Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, beautiful, and we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so money and career. You're at a point where you're kind of ending a cycle with something that you had been attached to for a long time. I'm gonna say maybe even possibly from your childhood, or maybe you started a job or career when you were really young, and so now you've kind of become attached to it. You've become emotionally attached to it, but it's something that has been very inconsistent. Okay, maybe unstable. Maybe it's a line of work where you are maybe really getting a lot of money during some parts of the year, and then maybe you are without money for other parts of the year, something like that. Whatever it is, like it's an inconsistent type of energy. Like really, there's no stability. It seems like there's more of an attachment to it. An emotional attachment to it, and maybe that's why you've stayed in that position, or you've kind of persisted in trying to make something work in a business, or something that's making you money, maybe in the job that you're in, but that's coming to an end. Okay, it looks like you're going to be moving on to other prospects, okay, with the Page of Pentacles here. And it's something very, very new, and in its early stages, right? So maybe you're not fully ready to move on to it, but you setting your sights on something new is allowing for a chapter to close in your life. So let's see. What else we can add to that message? For Sagittarius, highest good. What messages can we offer Sagittarius? Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some sort of separation from maybe your business partners, or your team, whoever it is that you work for, your company, whatever it is. We have the Four of Pentacles, and it could be that maybe they were just the place that you were in didn't allow for any movement, any growth, right? You were just kind of stuck, not moving anywhere. Maybe you're taking on something by yourself. Okay, it could be that you're moving away from working with other people, and maybe now you want to be your own boss, because maybe depending on other people was just was not stable. It was not a stable environment. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So great, I'm going to stop there. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so, you know, you moving away from that and into something where you are possibly working for yourself, okay, is going to bring some major comfort, some major financial comfort, stability, abundance. Okay, I feel like I should say that you're gonna finally get your life how you want it to be. Okay, that's great. I really hope that works out for you, Sagittarius. So if you've been thinking of kind of maybe doing your own thing and moving away from working with other people, or maybe like a team environment or something like that, that hasn't really allowed for you to grow. It could be that maybe just working with too many other people, it's hard to move up or to promote or to really get to where you want to be, you know, the level of success that you want. It's really hard to get it in that type of environment. So now you're wanting to pursue something on your own, and that's great. Maybe with the Six of Cups there, maybe you're wanting to follow your childhood dream, possibly. So let's pull an oracle card from the Vision of the Muse deck by Alejandra Leon. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. And like one of my friends said, these cards are so me. That's what she said. I really do feel a connection to these, so I love using them. Okay, so what do we have for Sagittarius, January 2019? We have truth. Okay, so definitely see how this connects with your readings. So you want to be truthful about any relationship or anything that you're involved in that just isn't working out for you, right? So for the first and second readings, we had you kind of feeling maybe like overwhelmed, or feeling like you have too much on your plate, like you're juggling way too much, and you are finally ready to like let things go, and then from there move on to something more stable, right? So in order to do that, you definitely have to see the truth for what it is, look at the circumstances, and understand that maybe you are just too much is being asked from you. You're just doing too much. You're overwhelmed, and you need to drop some things, right? As far as your career and money reading, you have to be honest with yourself about your current situation, your current job, your current financial status. Something isn't working for you. You're not getting the movement and the success that you want. So it's time for you to be honest with yourself. And maybe being honest with yourself is understanding that you're better off just kind of being working independently, you know what I mean? Starting your own thing. So whatever it is, January 2019, you can expect some truth being revealed to you, you coming into a realization of your truth, and like really following your own personal truth, and doing what's best for you, right? Don't neglect yourself. I really see that January 2019 has some very good lessons for you to learn, and also some new opportunities, but there may be some chaos and stuff like that surrounding it. There may be some it may be tough in acknowledging the truth and seeing the truth, but I really hope that that you're able to, and that brings lots of beautiful things your way. Okay, so I hope you have a really good January 2019. Let me know what you thought of the reading. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button, and I will be seeing you soon.